webinar, I'll introduce myself, then about the organization which I'll be representing, and then the webinar. Myself, Astha, I'm the speaker of today's webinar, and I represent the organization Duty Hub Solutions Private Limited. We have a platform with the name dutyhub.com. You can visit there and see what exactly the platform is all about. Basically, it is a career-related platform. It is an ecosystem which has 5 to 6 entities where we targets corporates, campuses, educational institutes, affiliates, freelancers, scholars at one platform. And we believe in 3 pillars, that is learning, working, and earning. So we have a QT Hub technology platform which has LWEs, learn, work, and earn pillars. So this is a small platform. You can have a look onto it and see what kind of a services we are giving it. And I'll definitely give you a quick slide for the system also. So let me see. So I hope the topic which I am covering is most useful for the entrepreneurs, small startups, small firms, business owners, or the ones who are looking to expand their businesses, right? So they might be looking, a lot of problems, because at the end, what is the sometimes some people are having the idea, but there are a lot of people who really do not understand why HR are important. Because if you can see, right, if you have into the expansion of your business, or you are just initiated your business, you might have plans, to look for the right team, right, to run the organization, right? You might have things that how could be the cash flow, what could be the policies, what could be strategies to apply and to grow the company actually. Right? So HR is always the backbone of any of the organization, right? Though they are at the front end, but they are at the back end also. They have their own importance. They have those values. If the HRs are not there, right, the company will definitely find a lot of difficulties in achieving their goal. For example, there are a lot of activities or the job roles which the HR performs. Now, what are these job roles the HRs will perform is like, they'll give you the right team, they look for the candidates, they source the candidates, they give the candidates the right the first part. So building a team is very, very important. If you do not have a right team, you won't be able to achieve your goals, you won't be able to grow of your organization. The growth is really important, right? So if the growth is important, and when you will be able to grow, when you have the right team, you have the right person who are responsible, who are mature enough, who have those leadership skills, who have good communication skills. When you have these right people, then definitely at the end you will be able to achieve the goals, right? Other part of the HR is that they'll take care of the policies, they take care of the strategies, how the businesses will grow, right? There are, now the HRs are always, into the expansion mode. There are HR business partners, there are HR executives, there are talent acquisition team. So in HR also, the people are, there are several categories, right? But again, a single HR is also doing lot of activities, and a single person is also performing the same things. So, what do you think? The HR is the most important person in any of these startups and any of these small firms, right? So, people usually find that the HR is not important, and they feel like they'll take care of the accounts, they'll take care of the performance appraisal, they'll take care of the policies, manuals, they'll take the employee engagement. But no, it will take lot and lot of time. Hiring is a massive task, right? It's a very time consuming process. So if as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you have to grow your company, then you have to focus more on the client engagement, right? You do not have to focus on any of the talent acquisition searching part, right? So these are the areas which I'll be discussing today in today's webinar, that why the HRs are important. I mean, myself an HR, and I know how important, how challenging the tasks are actually. It's not that easy. That's why that is always having an importance, right? And they have some specific job roles, and then definitely the IT companies has to have an HR in their organization. So let me see, and first of all, wanted to say thank you, Ravindra, Bala, Rishabh, Rahul, for dropping me a message. This is giving me a boost that yes, visible, I'm audible. Thank you so much once again for attending the webinar. Let me start. I'll see if I can share my screen first. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen, right? I know people are in webinar, and this is my always first slide because I really wanted to represent the organization first when I'm working, because I really love to work this with this company. I mean, beauty of a complete logo itself says a gateway of opportunities. I mean, it's simply saying if a complete gate, I mean, where you can find a lot of opportunities for you, for your friends, for yourself, everyone. I mean, it's a complete system where we believe in giving the opportunities. We believe in creating number of opportunities for everyone, right? So this is a complete logo, which is on my right hand side, simplifies a gateway of opportunities. And if I say duty up explain, I'll explain it that duty up is just an Italian word, and it means scholar, and scholar means anybody is into any profession, right? Any professional, and hub is a platform. So it's a complete system where we are connecting every professional on one platform. It's an online platform, so that is the complete logo says to be a gateway of opportunities. I explained you in my first line itself when I started the webinar that we have three pillars. It's LWE, that is learning, working, and earning. If I say that it's a gateway of opportunities, it itself shows that where you learn, right? Whenever you learn, you have that things that your learning can be utilized only whenever you will be doing something. It means whenever you will be working something, and whenever you work something, definitely you will have some kind of income there. It means you will be earning something. So we have those three pillars. We have everything at one system. That is, we have those courses. We have the things ready at a place where you can learn the things. Right? We created the job opportunities for you, where we have tied up with the various corporates who looks for placements, who looks for the hirings. So you can just apply for the jobs, apply for the internships, apply for freelancing projects. So you can work there. And after all, when you work, definitely you will be earning in the end, right? So this is the complete system revolves around on these three pillars, that is learning and earning. Now, about the services, also we believe in three major services, that is hiring and placement department, hiring and placement services. The other one is business development and technology solution service, and the third one is branding, marketing, and lead generation service, right? Now, today, if I've chosen the topic of HR importance, right? I think these three services automatically connected to the small IT firms. That if you look some kind of an HR services, right? You do not have HR in your organization, and you feel like that it could be an expensive part, or somehow you are not able to take that person in your office, or you do not have that kind of a situation where you wanted that person to be in the office. And if I would say that in these COVID-19 scenario, everybody wants to be virtual or remote, right? Then we have that kind of hiring and placement service. So I'll discuss it later on, but this is the complete hiring and placement service where we caters the placement of the different corporates, where we believe with the scholars, where we do the campus hirings also, where we do the internships also, where we caters project business placements, contractual placements, everything. If I talk about business development and technology solution service, this is one of the service where we can help the small firms in developing their, in developing their giving them technology solutions, or helping them in their growth of the businesses, right? And if I talk about the third service, when you have a business, definitely you look for marketing that kind of a product of your business. Then definitely we are also there to help you out. That we give them a lead generation service and branding them of your organization. So we are a complete end-to-end solution provider where we give the team, then we give the businesses, and then we have a branding and marketing. So a complete three major services which every business is actually required. So QTR is basically revolves around three pillars and onto three services. That is learning, working, and earning, three pillars, and hiring, business, and branding, three services. So let's start what exactly the importance of HR in startup, right? See, in every organization where more than three, four, five employees are there, few employees I would say, then HR is extremely useful, right? Because you may not sure about what exactly the need of the human resource management, but you are specialized in your areas, right? You are good in technical skills, somebody is good in accountancy skills, the other people are good in IT skills, right? But HRs are good in their hiring skills. They have those expertise that they know what kind of a requirement they'll be getting and how to source the people, how to give to the organization. Because it's a very time consuming process. It definitely takes a lot of time to give you the right fit. But at the end, doesn't matter if you are getting a right fit, which will be suitable for your with your organization in the long term, right? So this is the main goal. So you cannot ignore or the HRs in small in an IT firm. So I'll discuss the things, right. There are five reasons I have chosen that HRM is important in your tech firm. See, if I would say as an business owner, as an entrepreneur, or a person who's just starting a business, you have to take care of the government laws also, right? That what kind of human resource practices are required in the industry, right? It's a full-time job, right? You cannot focus only to hiring the team. Your main focus as an entrepreneur or as a business owner is to get the more business into the company, right? So if you will be focused more into getting a business of your company, after that, who will do that business? You need a team, right? You need a support of the team. For example, in an IT company, you might be focusing in getting the projects of website development, mobile application development, or web designing development, whatever it could be, right? Whatever areas in tech you are expertise for, software development. But what next? Once you get the projects, once you get the business, do you think so that again you'll look for the people who will do these projects, or you wanted somebody who can do these hirings and your team is ready? Of course, I would say yes, because hiring is not only to get the right fit. I mean, it is a process to start from creating a requirement, a job description, then posting, scheduling, sourcing, and then interviews. So it's a very lengthy process. It's a time-consuming process. So this is about why HRs are important. Now, if I would say HRM is a full-time job, right? You are focusing more on your business, and who will take care of the job descriptions? There are things that a job description is also required. There are things how to represent a JDs. If you look, for example, if you look for Angular, you look for React Native developer, you look for ASP.NET developer, anybody, right? You have the things, you know the requirement, but you don't have an idea how to express the things, right? Then the HR jobs comes into the picture, because HRs know how to represent the job description, what kind of a requirement you are looking actually, and how to express it into the paper, and then how to source the right fit from that kind of a requirement. So this is one of the very important step. I mean, so requirement has to be shared with the HR so that the HR can get ready with the job description, right? So you should focus again on your business rather than in writing the JDs. Again, once you have the team, you have to look for the performance management, right? Every year you have, for 6 months, quarter basis, they have the appraisals, right? You yourself wanted to spend a lot of time, or you wanted somebody who can do this task, and you are ready. So again, that role has to be done by the HR only, right? If I would talk about the third step, that is organizational development, safety, and wellness. This is also, as per the laws, are very important. That the team, when you hire, is safety, wellness, everything is being taken care by the company. But as an owner, you do not have that much time to take care of these things, because at the end you have to focus on your business. So who will do these activities? The HRs will take care of these activities, right? There are things like training and development, the benefits, the communication, administration part, the number of things that why exactly the HRs are important. So it's a full-time job actually, where you wanted somebody to be hired. But you know what I mean? If you do not have a time, or you really wanted to outsource the things, I'll definitely discuss that, but that how we can help you, because this is one of the hiring is a time consuming process, right? For example, if you look for, I told you, it's a React Native or ASP.NET developer, right? Would you be interested in sourcing the candidates and calling them, or there could be other pattern also? Not only sourcing and calling, there could be other approaches also, other strategies also, where to find the candidate, I would say, right? And then follow ups and number of interviews and rejection, selection. Do you really want it to go into this process? Because again, in HR, one of the most important part is hiring, and it is one of the factor which is a very time consuming process. Because at the end, your main goal is to get into the client engagement, project deliveries, and only defining the vision. So the hiring is one of a time consuming process which has to be taken care by the HR or recruiters or talent acquisition team, anybody. Right. So that is the main reason that HR is important in IT startups. Because from drafting the job description to the prospective clients, shortlisting, scheduling is very massive task. Trust me, guys, it's very massive, and it needs a lot of focus and a lot of time. So it's better if it has to be outsourced to somebody who has this kind of an expertise, right? Because if you do not get the right candidate, or you try to get your candidate, and firing is again the part, right? It can be very risky because I mean, if I would say, it's advisable that an experienced HR professional should draft the offer letter in consultation with the lawyer. It happens a lot of time that the offer letter which has been drafted is also not up to the mark. So, as per Indian laws and everything, we have to consult with the lawyers also. We have to look for the things that this is the right way to draft the offer letter or not, or what exactly the terms and conditions should be required. And you guys know that IT is a very highly competitive field, right? And these days, also in COVID-19, uh, I mean, it's very challenging. Everybody wants to go online and everybody wants to go into the IT things, and it's very challenging, right? And to get the right person is very challenging. To so that, and you look for only those person who deliver the task, a responsible one, a mature person who don't need much more, any kind of, I would say, support from you, but only deliver the things by themselves. So attracting good client and good candidate or talent and retaining them for the future can be challenging for a small firm actually. It's because at the end, what happens, people do not want to join a startup because there is a lot of hard work, lot of pressure, lot of challenges are there. But yes, there are people who are interested in those challenges and in hard works and wanted to learn from the things scratch. I would say learn from the scratch itself. So that is actually, it's a time consuming process. So that's why where we comes up, that you do not need to worry about it. You do not need to go for the things that we should, as duty was there to help you guys out. That we have the virtual HRs, we have the dedicated recruiter and staffing service. I'll tell you how we can help you out if you are not able to get the right team. Because see, if you're a small firm, there it's also very difficult to get the HR to be hired again. It's an employee, right? But if you are getting these services by QT Hub, where we have a team, right? You are getting a virtual HR. You are getting a dedicated recruiter who will look for your candidates and staffing service, whether you look for permanent hiring and whether you look for contractual hiring, whether you look for recruitment process complete outsourcing means RPO, or you look for any kind of a talent acquisition team, you look for dedicated recruiter who you wanted to work on, a complete 9 to 6 kind of a job. Then we have everyone at our place, right? So this is how TTF is helping small IT firms or these startups where you do not need to worry about anything about your job description, about your hiring, about your team. You just have to meet the people and just said you have to select them. Now, what you will get from us, right? What kind of a benefit you will be having from us? You will be getting an interviewed pre-screened candidate. It means you do not have to source anybody, right? You do not have to call anyone. You do not have to approach anyone. Our team is there. They'll schedule it. They'll pre-screen the people. They'll be only interview those people, or they'll be sending only those people who are just matching with your requirement completely, right? Means you have to just do the things. CV screening, job posting, and RPO, right? TTF teams will help you in, will give you those candidates whose CVs are perfectly matched, right? You do not have to screen the CVs. You just have to look at the CV that, oh wow, this is just a candidate which we are looking for. So what I mean, don't you find that if you're getting those 5 to 10 people who are a perfectly match your requirement, and you have to just pick 1 or 2 or 3, whatever positions you'll be having, or you really wanted to go with the hundreds and hundreds. So no, we believe in giving only quality, right? And we that's why we are here. That we give you only pre-screen candidates. We give only after we will sending only those candidates. CVs are also being screened by the team itself, right? And job posting as a system also, we caters that we post the job on our system. We post the job onto the other media channels as well, so that we source the right profile and give you the right candidate. Yes, we take care of the RPO also. Means recruitment process outsourcing. You do not need to worry about anything. In case you look, in case you wanted that interview has to be taken care by our team completely, and you have to just meet only that this is the final candidate. Then yes, we have that process also. We will make your team from from I would say team executive to the manager level. This is a complete team or a complete department where we can help you in setting up the things, right? We believe in online employer branding. See, apart from your hiring, we believe that we will definitely, give you a branding also. I told you in the first slide also, that we have that service also. That branding is also there. So if you are getting both the things from us, then it's wonderful. If I would be at your place, then definitely I would go with that. It's wonderful, right? You are getting background references check. You do not need to worry about those things. We are there to help you out. We'll take care of the references also. The people who will be joining at your place. Guaranteed of work till hiring. Yes, if the person has not been hired till date, has not been hired by you, we will definitely help you in giving you more and more and more and more and more candidates, so that you will get the right candidate and your position has been fulfilled by us only. We'll take care of your job descriptions, HR policies, and manuals, right? So, as I told you that HR knows how to write the JDs. We know. We just simply take a call from you. We understand the requirement. We create the job descriptions. We create those templates. You do not need to worry about it. Then HR policies and manuals, right? There are a number of things, number of policies, manuals are required before initiating a business, or if you have already run a small startup. A lot of troubles are there, so you do not need to worry about any of the things. We have a complete HR team who can work from their remote areas, virtually dedicated recruitment staffing service. So in case you look for anybody who for a contractual hiring or anyone who's for permanent hiring, we take care of both the hirings, right? We have our dedicated recruiters team, specific dedicated HR who will work only for your organization. Then what HR in case any kind of other supports, we are there to help you out. So this is a complete HR services which we are offering to the small IT firms or anybody who is looking for HR help. So just let us know. Apart from that, you can just reach us at curihub.com, or you can write an email at info@curihub.com. We are at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn as well. So anytime, I would be happy to help you out in any of the HR queries. You can just drop an email to us, and we would be happy to help you with the same. And thank you so much for attending today's webinar. I hope I help you in knowing the importance of HR, and we're happy to hear the things from you. Thank you so much, guys, and have a wonderful day. Take care.